Hi everyone, it's Rans here and I want to welcome you back to my channel and to a brand new video, a very special video actually, because this is the intro episode for my Family Ties LP, which is of course a Growing Together LP, and I am very excited for it. I decided to do something different with the intro this time around because last time with the gods, kind of like just clicked around and showed you their outfits, but then I was like, wouldn't it be more fun and engaging for them to actually see the process of me creating the Sims? And that way you get to see all the outfits. It's more visually engaging, and uh, and you get to know them a little better. And I can explain in the meantime, without worrying about clicking and dragging. I can explain to you this whole story. So let's get right into that. So here, I know it says Dalton Skies and it has like a few traits pre-selected there, but that's not his name. His name is Sam Rodriguez. I just had to randomize the name because my game was acting up yesterday when I recorded this, and it was acting up and it was lagging a lot, so I just had to save him into the gallery, fix the lag thingy that was going on, and then I recorded again. So that's why you cannot see me sculpting his face, and I don't think his body, I don't remember. Um, but yeah, his name is actually Sam Rodriguez, and those are not his traits. I don't remember his traits, but you'll see that further down the video. But Sam is, he's very nice guys. He's a salary person. I gave him that career because I didn't want him to have like a super overwhelming career that would take away from the actual point of the LP, which is the family gameplay that came with the pack. Um, so he's a salary person. He didn't go to college because he ran away from his parents' house when he was a teen because he couldn't really stand them anymore. They treated him very poorly, and he didn't like his little brother either. I also made his parents and his little brother. You won't see that, but they're gonna be there. And then he met Maya, which you'll see me create in a second. Uh, and Maya kind of like changed his world. He fell deeply in love with her, and she changed the way he sees the world, kind of, if you know what I mean. Like, he uh, became a different person. He used to be a kind of like a very bitter, angry young man, and then he met her, and everything changed because he finally found someone that would love him for who he is. And now Maya has kind of like encouraged him. Now that they're engaged, has encouraged him to try and fix his relationship with his parents, and so they're working on that before the wedding. Of course, I know we're also doing weddings on the God Let's Play, but I wanted to do it that here as well, so it would feel a bit more like a Generations OP. Of course, inspired by the best Generations OP to ever exist, which is Live Simmers. So we're gonna do a bit of the wedding stuff, not everything like in the God Let's Play, but just like I think it's a batch party, an engagement dinner, and the actual wedding. That's what we're gonna do. So back to them. They're about to get married, and she wanted him to kind of like try and get back that relationship with her parents because she has a very good relationship with her mom. Her dad is not in the picture, but she's very very close to her mom, so he wanted him to have something like that. Although I mean, probably Sam's relationship with his family is far beyond saving. I mean, they can be nice about it and have like a nice what's the word, a nice friendly relationship to a point, but it's just beyond saving at the moment. After all the things that they did to him, they were very abusive to him when he was a teen. Um, so yeah, especially because he has a hearing problem, so they would abuse him. Like, they're not nice people. His parents are not nice people. Um, and um, and yeah, so that's kind of like Sam's backstory. Maya, like I said before, her dad was never in the picture. He kind of left her mom when she was pregnant with Maya, so she never really had a relationship, and she's never really missed it, because her mom has done everything in her power to give her a good life, and I would say she succeeded at it. She's a successful young woman. She is a freelance fabricator. She always had kind of like that touch for the arts, and she now fabricates furniture and stuff for other people. I also chose that career, like a parenthesis. I chose that career because I wanted her to have kind of like a house job, like a work from home job, so we could still work when we eventually do have babies, but still, not lose part of the family gameplay, which is the most important part of the Let's Play. So she's a fabricator, a freelance fabricator, and she's very happy because she's also very deeply in love with Sam, and they're gonna get married soon. and of course they're gonna start having children. She wants to be a mom, and she wants to have a family, um, and she wants to give her kids what her mom gave her, you know, all that love and support that her mom gave her. So yeah, also another parenthesis, I love this hair. I forgot that I have it because sometimes I just download CC for for the download itself. Like I just go crazy. It's kind of like it's really helpful because I love shopping in real life, but you know, as a college student, I cannot always afford shopping. so um, so CC shopping is kind of like a good therapy for that. I also took advantage of all the new like skin details that were added, both for both of them. Like you could see, I gave Sam a lot of moles and stuff that I thought looked great. There I was kind of like checking out the new C-section scar that I haven't seen, and I couldn't find it. And then I was like, "Duh, it's gonna be the scars." And I wanted her to give her a tattoo as well, so she would look a bit more edgy because she's kind of like a bit more of an edgy girl to a point. I mean, she's not super edgy. Don't go thinking she's super edgy, but you know, she's edgy like she got a cat tattoo type of edgy, you know. And I wanted to give her like these new skin marks that came. I think the marks came with the new update, so they're free. And I don't know if they're are there vitiligo or are they like birthmarks or they're like both, but I don't know. So I'm not super um, not smart, but like I don't know the terms sometimes. You know, I don't know a lot of terms. Uh, but I wanted to give her those birthmarks, those skin marks as well, and I thought she looked really beautiful with them. I also wanted to use the new hairs. However, I love the kind of like that hair with the headband. I love it, but it looks like it's more for an older lady than for someone as young and someone like a young adult, for example. That looks like more of an adult hair. So we might give it to her. Later in her life, but right now I just choose not to use it. So I went with that CC hair that I told you guys that I love. I saw it and I was like, this is perfect. Like this is the perfect hair, and I was able to use that bun hair that came with the pack as well. And also like the big one with like the braids. I used that for her formal wear, and I thought she looked really beautiful. Like the hairs for this pack for the females are really great, for the males as well, but you know. I didn't use those. Not this time around, but they're very, very beautiful. I love this hair, by the way. Like it's great. I also made her you're gonna see it in the bed. I also made her wedding outfit already, and I thought she looked really pretty. I also wanted to use like some of the new dresses that came with the pack, but they are more like old lady rather than young adult, which is fine. Like it's not a complaint. I love that they are for older Sims because we are lacking a lot of stuff for them. But yeah, I was really pleased with the way she ended up looking. Like I think she looks really beautiful. I think she's really pretty. And I played with them a little bit, like for a day, so you know I wouldn't have you playing through boring stuff. And I really, really love her. She's great because I gave her the clumsy trait, so she like already tripped. It's a shame that they don't fall. Like it would be super funny if they fell, but you know she tripped already. She broke the computer because she's clumsy, so you know she's gonna be a fun sim to play with. Because I wasn't sure about giving her the clumsy trait, but then when I gave it to her, I was like, and I saw how it was acting in game. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I was very, very happy. Of course, you know, I mean, going back a little bit to like the family of both their families, I set up the family dynamics with them, and I'm really excited to see how that plays out once in game because I didn't get to see it a lot. But yeah, and I also took advantage of like the new compatibility system to make them incompatible. I also added new neighbors as well, like next to them in the other apartment, and they've been living, in my mind, they've been living there for about a month. Like they got engaged and they moved in there, and it's in Evergreen Harbor. It's an apartment in Evergreen Harbor, and yeah, you know, they're ready to start up their life there. I mean, of course, we're eventually gonna move to San Sequoia because that's the world that came in with the pack. It's not my favorite world, but it's also not the worst thing to ever happen to the game. So, I mean, it's fine. I just wish it would have had apartments there. Like, maybe it's silly of me, but it's not something that I hadn't done before, and I would have made the world feel so much better than it does right now. But anyways, it doesn't matter. When we are able to afford a house and we are in need of more space, we're gonna move there. But right now, and for the time being, we're gonna be living in their apartment in Evergreen Harbor, because in my mind, Evergreen Harbor, San Sequoia, and conveniently Copperdale are really close to one another, as well as Oasis Springs and Del Sol Valley and Strangerville. I mean, we're not going to be going to Strangerville and probably not going to go to Del Sol Valley, but they're all like in the same state, if you know what I mean. So I'm really really excited, and I really really love Evergreen Harbor. I love how you can. It's like Sulani in the sense that you can impact the world and change it. Also, I'm very sorry. I don't know if it's like the editor that is lagging because I'm watching the video sped up, and I don't know if the editor that it's lagging or it was my game, because like I said, my game was acting up yesterday. It was being such a little bitch. I can't. But anyway, it's also very unfortunate that you cannot set up family dynamics for fiancés, and you can also not do it for like in-laws, like for like your mother-in-law, your father-in-law. I think that was a bit of an oversight. Nothing that that's game breaking. I just thought perhaps you should, but it just also gives us a great opportunity for them to develop that family dynamic once they're married in game. So it's good. It's not a complaint. It's just kind of like oh, I thought this would have been a thing, kind of thing. So yeah, here you see me giving them their same characteristics and the dynamics. Of course, I wanted them to have not dynamics, conversation topics. Of course, I wanted them to have like similar likes and dislikes, because I wanted them to be super compatible, which they ended up being, because that's kind of like the story we're going for, right? Like we're made for each other, and now they're ready to start up the rest of their lives and build up a family together and all that nice light-hearted stuff. Here's not gonna be a lot of drama. I mean, perhaps it will, but not a lot of family drama, rather. Not kind of like not in the with the Gods Let's Play that they don't accept Bella, and they live in a haunted house and all that. Also, I have to go back to like the God Let's Play, and I deleted all my clothes CC. Like I left the hairs and the skin default and all that, but I didn't. But I deleted the clothes, so I have to go back and redress them probably, which is good because I also have to set up their family dynamics and all that as well, and their compatibility. So yeah, I'm very very excited to see how growing together plays out in that setting, because I know there's a milestone for surviving a haunted house, so we're probably gonna have that very soon in that Let's Play as well. But yeah, now as you can see, I moved on to the apartment. Now the apartment, I mean, I had a bunch of money because I moved everyone together at first. Like I created everyone on the same like creative sim thingy, so I had a lot of money, so I took advantage of it and built a nice apartment. It's not super decorated because I was running out of money and I still needed to buy a lot of important stuff, kind of like the fabricator and the candle making station for Maya. And so I ended up just decorating the kind of like the living space, and then the rooms are not decorated at all. Of course, we don't have a nursery yet because they haven't gotten pregnant and they haven't gotten a child yet. So that room is right now kind of like Maya's creator studio. Of course, when we have a baby, we're gonna have a problem with this place because we're gonna have to find a place for the fabricator and the candle making station. But yeah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that when we get there. But either way, I was very happy with the way the apartment ended up turning out, and I cannot wait to also play, because I mean we're gonna have to play with what's it called, with eco lifestyle, because we're living in that world. But I'm very excited for that as well. I think it's a great pack, and I haven't had the opportunity to actually properly play it like I've never had, because I usually just live inside my Shuno. But I'm thinking like the other way. I was thinking that this is probably my favorite world in terms of aesthetic and living in here, but I don't know why I've never lived in the apartments. Like I don't know why I don't live here. I usually just prefer San Myshuno because it's that bigger city. But I'm very happy that I chose Evergreen Harbor. I love this world. And actually, if you guys want, we don't even have to move to San Sequoia. We could always move to a house within Evergreen Harbor if that's something that you would like. I just feel like we need to move to San Sequoia at some point because that's the pack. I also gave them a keepsake box. I didn't add it here in like the speed build kind of because I forgot, but I did give them a keepsake box for them to to keep it in my mind. You know, that was a little box that Maya's mom gave her when she was a little girl, and she's kept it to store her stuff there. Um, and you know, I mean, of course, the gameplay with it is not gonna really exist up until they become elders, which is still a long way from where we are at right now. Um, but yeah, I also modify the what's it called, the lifespan duration on MC Command Center. So you know, it's gonna be a long LP. Expect a long LP, to be quite honest with you. Like, expect that. But anyways, you know, this is a house, like you can see. Oh, they also have a dog. I didn't tell you, they also have a dog. They have a golden retriever named, I don't remember her name. So they have a golden retriever whose name I don't remember. Who's also gonna, I mean, it's just that there's gonna be like some cute let's play. I know there's gonna be a lot of cute let's play when we have children with a dog. So I just couldn't wait. So we also, because we got a dog and we got engaged and everything, we also already have a couple of milestones already, which I think it's great. I love that they did that, that you know, your sim start off and the game actually recognizes what's been set up for them and create a sim. And yeah, I just wish there was some more basic milestones, like we moved in and stuff like that, like, or moved houses, or first kiss. I was very disappointed by the first kiss not being a milestone. Like, what's up with that? Like, that should be a milestone. But yeah, I was very happy with the way the house turned out. Like, you can see here, I just was running out of money and I still needed to buy a lot of stuff, so I just stopped decorating. I wanted to use the bed from the new pack, but it was a bit expensive, so I just didn't. But you know, we can always improve on that. Like, you know, we can always, when we have more money, we can always start changing our furniture before moving to the house. And I do think we can fit here at least 2 children in the other room, so we are going to be living here for a bit, so we have time to save up for a house and for a more fancy furniture. I'm also, you know, and kind of another video, but I'm also very sick, so I'm very sorry if you for that, but you know, I cannot help it, right? So yeah, I mean, we're pretty much up at the end of the video. This was the introduction. I cannot wait for you guys to watch the first and second episode that of course are going to be up today. And for you, and for this let's play, I'm very excited for this let's play. It's gonna be very fun. I had a lot of fun playing with the pack when I was reviewing it, so I cannot wait to actually play it with an actual story and an actual goal. You know, just gonna make it so much more enjoyable and so much better. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that episode 1 and episode 2 are gonna be up today, and after that I'll see you tomorrow with Pleasant View. So bye everyone.